Feeling jazzy, but keeping it random. I'm back here with my boy! Anyways, weird? Random? Let's do it. What's up, VC? It's me with my boy, Dustin again. Trying to stay half awake.
Doing our best.
Playing a little Crusaders. The last go-round, we made a mistake of choosing a record with, two sides. So, you heard
We
a little...
made the mistake.
Yeah. You heard a little bit of loop repeat. So anyways, we got, maybe if I put away my laundry instead of shooting a video, this wouldn't block it. Anyways, we got the Crusaders. We got Southern Comfort. And what's great about this is that, it's mislabeled. It's side... The back of the record say side... Record 1, side 1. Record 1, side 2. Then record 2, side 1, and so on and so forth. But if you flip the records, it says, on the same record, it says side A, side B. And then if you go to the other vinyl, it's side B, side C. So that's hardly numerical or alphabetical. It's priceless. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
That's a tasty cigar.
Mm-hmm.
That's a tasty stogie right there.
Sorry if that offends you.
I'm not.
Mathilde? Anyways. Where's the label? If you can read that. Oh, God. There we go. Come on.
Some Monte Cristos next time.
Come on. There we go. Is it that hard? Technology, is that hard? I'm probably going to let this snuff out and die, because I'm going to do most of the yapping here. He's already halfway through his cigar. So,
we're quick.
Yeah. We're playing music. We're still, in these... Don't drink that much beer, so we're still in these, two 12-pack samplers of Sam Adams. The one I'm in right now is, you remember when hops used to not be a joke? Do you remember when you can have... This is a Sam 76, if you probably saw a commercial on that.
Well-balanced.
Yes, well-balanced. It's back before everything became Hoppy Monster, Hopsecutioner, Hoppy Demon, Hoppy Anal Probe.
Terrapin and Sierra Nevada have just attacked hops, just abrasively.
Yeah.
Not to say that they haven't done some well,
yeah.
But they've attacked it abrasively.
Look, if you're pro hops, that's your taste. It's no big deal. You know, there's a lot of liquors and beers and whatever that aren't my cup of tea or literally my my glass of beer. But
my glass of whiskey.
Yeah, if you like it, then so be it. No no harm, no foul. But we're drinking what we're drinking, and we're liking what we're liking. Anyways, 3 minutes, and I'm getting the music. That's maybe a new record for me. Ooh la la, you know? Woo. What was that, Faces? I want to say that was Rod Stewart's band, but that was one of Rod Stewart's songs. Faces? Ooh la la? That just popped in my head. Isn't that the song that they hear in all the commercials? Beer burp. I wish that I knew now what I knew then, or what I knew then what I know now. Yeah, anyways, that's the Faces. Rod Stewart, without being Rod Stewart. I don't know, though, because I got a couple beers, and we're about to crack into this whiskey, which is a great way to segue into. But I'll leave that for the next beer round. But we do have some whiskey to tap into. It's a tasty thing. Thanks for joining me. Thanks for joining us. We're stupid friends, welcoming stupid friends to be stupid with us. Anyway, since Record Store Day seems to be the thing, I'm keeping it green for the month of March. Look at this sweet, sweet duckbill hat. For all you people out there that don't know what loyalty is, and you might just dismiss it through sports, but sports is a good indicator because that's on the minute level of what life is about. This is my team, Chicago Blackhawks. Doesn't matter if it's 1999 or 2029, whether we're sitting on 3 recent championships or we're in another dry spell, that's my team. Win or lose, you guys could learn from that. I don't care who gets the next, I'm watching basketball, who has the next sneaker contract, who's the next big hype, goes to a different team. If you're from South Carolina, you have no affiliation with Golden State. You don't care about LeBron James. You were going to be a Lakers fan this year, but you changed your mind. Anyways, this is not a sports rant. Getting straight to the records. Record Store Day. That's what I was going to talk about. Hey, man. A record store that I've been sleeping on. They gussied it up. They revamped it. I haven't spoke on them yet, but Horizon in Greenville,
Ooh.
okay, they have a classical / jazz room that's completely independent, closed off, that plays its own independent music. All right, so that's pretty dope if that's your cup of tea. But, man, they rearranged it, they cleaned it. I still had bad experiences in the past, so when I buy used, I tend to still open it up and inspect it more than I would at other places I go. I still, I'll relearn trust with that if they keep on doing me right. But they had a section of Record Store Day and limited press stuff that was on sale. And so, kind of in the discussion that we're talking about, my hand's on the camera, so I feel like I'm failing by not being Italian enough. But, hey. But so anyways, here we go. This is one that was on sale. It's Jimmy Castor. And if you don't know, boom, it already says it right there, Record Store Day. Let me read it for you. Exclusive Record Store Day 18 colored vinyl edition. Haven't split it yet. Can't tell you the color. And I'm not about to split it right now because I don't want to make this another 40-minute video. Bless you to anyone that stuck around that long. But limited to 2,000 copies. Jimmy Castor Bunch was an extraordinary 1970s American soul funk outfit led by the multi-instrumentalist James Walter Castor. Anyways, the group reached the peak of their success in 1972 with It's Just Begun. Anyways, if you guys don't know, I'll catch some flack. Your boy is built like a refrigerator. What does that mean? I don't fit indoors. I have square shoulders. Like, I'm literally the size. Look at my fridge, bro. Is that not an air-sized fridge?
That makes sense.
It makes sense. Yeah, I'm built like a refrigerator. Yeah, but I'm not just round. I'm square. You know what I mean? Like,
got you.
It makes okay. Yeah. Don't. Now I feel like you're dragging it out. So
no,
it's like
no. I just didn't even
that's subliminal. He's like, oh, what does that mean? Please explain.
I didn't understand.
Yeah, explain your girth to people. Yeah. Low key, bro. Low key. Good job. Anyways, I guess now my segue into this makes me feel extra stupid. One of the songs I like in here is Troglodyte. If you don't know Troglodyte, look up a live performance. Troglodyte's a caveman. I'm a big, square, refrigerator-shaped caveman, monkey man.
Not what I was saying.
No.
I didn't say that.
Okay, my friend here buys shoes at stores, and jackets just fit him, and he doesn't have to spelunk his way into most cars.
Spelunk.
Yeah, this dude likes to mock me every time I have to contort a shoulder to get in his full-size Jeep. Yeah.
Screw help the oh shit bar.
Screw you, man. I fit indoors. I have to turn, but I fit indoors. Anywho's. Yeah. I don't. Yeah. Fuck you. Anyway, so the day after I went to pharmacy to pick up the one record, and I bought the whole wall. Lady friend and I were spending the afternoon together, and we're just like, hey, I was cleaning the house, going through my junk drawer. I found an old, 2016 $10 gift certificate that my boy Brian broke me off with. Shout out to Brian if you're watching this by chance.
You won't need that.
Yeah, so when you stumble in there, you're just like, oh god, stop buying. $10 really helps. But so,
what was the total there?
More than 10. So, anyways, they bought out a couple collections, and they've been restocking, and that's really dangerous. And this is eclectic. I'm going to warn you right now, if you're not with eclectic, go away.
Why are you watching?
Go away. But why are you watching? Don't make them question.
I'm just saying,
I need approval.
Yeah, what's going on?
Yeah, no, I mean, there's gonna be stuff for everyone though. So I'd like to think that whatever whatever it is, there's something for everyone today. Here, let me be
literally.
Let me channel my inner Bob Barker lady. Sam Adams is not affiliated or sponsored in this vlog podcast of any way.
But if they want to.
I'll like
if they want to.
Dude, I'll whore myself out for a beer company.
We're not opposed.
Yeah, Miller High Life is my cheap beer of choice, but if Busch Ice Light...
champagne of beers, though, if it needs to be.
If Busch Ice Light was like, hey, man, would you like $1,400 a month to drink Busch Ice Light on camera? Oh, yeah.
Fuck it.
Oh, yeah, dude.
Fuck it.
Any hoozles. Hey, inside language. Yeah, family language. Don't be a cunt, dude. All right. Mind your tongue.
Fuck you.
Dude, that's not nice. Dude, my mom watches these Very rarely. Are you serious? Are you serious? We're gonna get straight into this. It's the Cramps. Look, people that listen to this, like, I don't want to stereotype. Okay, because I'm one of them. I'm one of the people who listen to it. Okay, but I wasn't buying. Like, imagine if you're buying this new and it wasn't iPods and everything, and like you brought music to parties and like things were laying out and friends played or whatever.
I mean, how it used to be.
This is the stuff that got chewed up. You're not supposed to find this.
That back though.
You're not supposed to find this zero barcode, old school, OG
That's
Cramps
looking.
I know Steve, my boy Steve. He likes this, man. And we actually, in a text stream or a comment stream or whatever, you know, YouTube texterization, we had a little chuckle about human fly, the buzz, buzz, buzz. But, dude, let me try to, you know what? I'm keeping them neat. I'm not damaging them. Let me not make you guys watch another 40-minute video. But so I'll just gently place that in there. Yeah, it's the Cramps. It's that nice. I gotta buy it. Let me get on this good posture here. Yeah, so, anyways, I snuck in a blind buy because, yeah, I snuck in a blind buy. I mean, do you guys do that? Just me? And so, if you didn't know, I lived in the Midwest as a little kid, grew up in the Carolinas. And so, I found something that I never heard of. And I like a little psych. I like a little weird. And I'm flipping through.
Keep it fresh.
Yeah, and so this, the Baroques. Which, by the way, I hated the Baroque art period. If any of you guys like art, Baroque, no, you know, it was like over the top gaudy making fun of it. It was over the top ridiculous.
I meant the classical, like, Baroque era.
Yeah, are you talking about the era or the art?
The era.
Look up Baroque art on your phone, dude.
Oh,
it's like ridiculous and tacky and over the top.
Classical Baroque, like, era.
Yeah, anyways, maybe I'm confused, maybe I'm crazy. Or maybe I'm not allowed to have a personal opinion. Maybe
You're
this...
of course allowed to have a personal opinion.
Anyways... I had to do this. Badger State Garage Psych Weirdness, the lone album by Milwaukee's Baroques, was recorded in 1967, Chess Records, blah, 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 blah. Anyways, it's sealed, and what I like, this is kind of like Sundays. I showed that in the past with the Raw Nets and some of the other music. What I like is the hype stickers are right there on the outside, and this is just a perforated rip. I wish it was on the vertical end. So, anyways, just personal preference and idiosyncrasies. But I like that you permanently have your hype sticker. It's still protected. If you're not a shrink guy, you don't have to have a shrink. You could still totally keep this. You could put it over top of a really weird OCD, you know, sealed package, whatever. But, yeah, this is going to be a spin in the near future. You know, right now we're listening to that kind of Cosby dad jazz in the background. I'm not allowed to like Cosby. I mean, the dude was America's dad, and now he's a serial rapist.
No, fuck that. I love Bill Cosby. I grew up on Bill Cosby. I have many of his books.
That's the thing, though. It's like, I love Bill Cosby, but I don't love Bill Cosby.
Well, okay.
Yeah, I know.
Love
It's weird. Yeah.
His personal choices are his own, but
like if I'm listening to Michael Jackson, that's not like I'm like pro pedophilia.
That's
what
I'm saying.
By the way,
I love a lot of Michael Jackson music.
Yeah. By the way, if you guys didn't know, Off the Wall. Okay, you people, it's like Thriller and Bad. Off the Wall, bell pepper nose, you know, shiny afro, original skin tone, Michael Jackson, you know, when he's stealing dance moves from Shalimar, that's the best Michael Jackson.
Peak.
Well, I mean, that's a long peak though, but I get it. This is it's right. That's the start of the peak. But anyways, the day prior to buying this score, I got that Odyssey and Oracle, the picture disc. Ooh, sue me, it's not original mono or whatever. My friend did me a favor, and I was happy for him to do me a favor. But so, you know, you don't always find OG first presses and everything. And you know what? Talking about record store day, my buddy's like, hey, I'll make a trade. I got that for you. I went to Horizon the next day. They had the exact same record that you have to get on record store day months and months later. And it was more expensive. Not just because my boy does me favors because he loves me, but it was more expensive at Horizon. Anyways, they still had some cool stuff. And one of those things that's cool stuff is this Parrot Records. I don't believe it's the first press because it wasn't even on the wall. It wasn't on the wall. But that's OG. Let me hit you with some angles. I guess we're going to have to flip. And since we're flipping, it's time to crack into that Bib and Tucker. Alright, we'll show you what that's all about. But so, the Zombies, it's on Parrot Records. It's old school. But you see this white, the ring wear is almost non-existent. And she's not there. Man, oh man, tell her no. I'm kind of interrupting my train of thought here. This might be better than Odyssey and Oracle. Is that sacrilegious? I don't know. But this is the first Zombies I really got into, so maybe I'm just biased. It's kind of like those people that grew up on the Black Album and that was their first Metallica. And you're wrong. Good album. You're wrong.
But all you're right? Wrong.
Yeah. Same with people like, you're just like, you know, like that, kill them all. Like, that's the name. Kill them all. It says everything. Kill them all. Oh, yeah. Let me see that.
Show it.
This is one of my boys' favorite bourbon whiskeys.
It is.
Yeah, it's super tasty.
Smooth. It's
not the first bottle that's been in the house. Probably won't be the last, but it's Bib and Tucker. It's super yummy. And then, hey, man, just like records, we're breaking a seal. We're taking off shrinks. But no,
fresh.
You see, I left the shrink on there. So I opened up, I left the shrink on there. It's not like a record though. Anyways, but
we're gonna go ahead and pop this.
Yeah, cork.
It's got a cork.
Yeah, it's got a cork.
That's all it's got.
Yeah. So.
Gotta wedge that bitch out there.
Yeah, you're like a pirate right now. Don't use your teeth. Yeah, there you go.
There it is. Mm-hmm. I thought about using my teeth.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, but maybe, you know. Anyways. All right, so the Zombies. I'm going to keep it moving here. 16 minutes. I'm talking about nothing. Happy to have you guys here. But we were just... I would have bought this anyways. But recently, I don't know, a week or two ago or whatever, post-workout, my boy and I watched... well, not me, I own it. But he'd never seen Quentin Tarantino's Jackie Brown before.
Great movie.
Great movie, man. It really is good. It's a great movie to go back and watch and kind of watch the movie through the eyes of different characters and see what their perspective will be.
Yep.
And choose their whodunit angle and what their motives and objective and what they be thinking about at that time. But no need for a movie rant. But one of the marquee songs in that is the Delphonics. And then all this soul, which I really do enjoy this whole soul, that's that same stuff that got passed around. People played singles. This is one that is like a textured non-gloss, and these are just supposed to be chewed up. Like, how did this music in particular, did someone, I assume someone bought this and they just didn't like it. I don't know what happened that this has lasted this long and be in this nice condition, but didn't I blow your mind this time? That's the big track. I like the other music on this album. I like this type of music. And give it a shot if you want to. Look at these guys in their psychedelic, but still urban street attire. I mean, these guys are just fly. Matching without matching. That's dope, man. I mean, they're so cool. They look all right in black and white, man. But, yeah, happy to have that in that condition. And also, you never know what you're going to get. And, you know, sometimes when you score at a record store, you should just stay away. And then, you know, count your blessings as far as the vinyl gods go. You know, but, and then decide, let me get this leg up. Let me get nice and cozy. Shoot the breeze with y'all. But I guess we're doing this, aren't we? Bib and Tucker, cheers, sir.
I'm telling you, it is smooth. It's got that sweet woodsiness to it.
Oh, man, I'm not...
Goes well with that cigar.
Yeah, I'm trying not to blow smoke in everyone's face and make them watch me smoke a cigar. So I'll probably get to the tail end of that cigar later on.
Yeah,
but,
tasty.
Yeah, no worries. But, anyways. Excuse me, I'm snorting. I'm clearing my nose and everything in front of you guys. So, the day prior, I was at pharmacy and I saw all that Pink Floyd, and I just had to cut myself off and be like, man, I'm not urgent to buy this Pink Floyd. I've already owned it once. I enjoy Pink Floyd, but sometimes you ever like see records and you like it, you're like, how often am I really gonna drop the needle on that? Especially when you got like a new, I got a new abundance of vinyl record that I'm going through before it ends up in the actual collection. I'm cycling it, I'm actually playing it, I got it organized, keeping track of it, and then after I listen to it, I put it in the collection so I don't just have some, I bought it to have it type thing. Anyways, the record that they didn't have, maybe someone already snagged it at pharmacy. What I left on the wall was Pink Floyd. The very next day, I mean, EMI, Pink Floyd, nice and psychedelic, man.
Piper at the Gates of Dawn.
Man, Syd Barrett, Roger Waters, Rick Wright, Nicky Mason. That's Pink Floyd. That's the Pink Floyd I want to hear. That's what I go to first. I'm not mad at Ummagumma and Division Bell and all that other stuff I've heard a bunch of times, but I mean, this is the one I've been trying to knock off the list, and to find this older press in super nice condition. Like I say, let me see how it's turned out. Dude, there's not a... Like I say, maybe you guys that get way crazy deep into it, you know exactly what press this is off of that Fame. But I don't. It's an amazing condition. This is meant to be... Okay, you're going to get hung up on that one little...
Because it's that fresh.
No, you know how, like... you guys know this. You know how when they fold over the cardboard and there's that one little micro... That one little itty-bitty micro flat piece? You get stuck in that groove, and then you're just like, can I fall out of that? Anyways, so Pink Floyd, we're going to jump from that and get into the eclectic. Deal with it. Alright, so, the worst best album cover, and I bought this for the music, but, and I'm so not used to this new phone, and I wish that I just had my hands doing things that they do. But that's like white girl wasted. More hands. Yeah! Oh my god,
CBC, crying drunk chick in the corner. All fucked up.
And then they ran out of Malibu. Like, what type of party is it?
He doesn't understand me.
You ever like, oh my god, when I used to bounce and work at bars, it's a great way to like learn not to drink too much, is because you watch people like get just stupid wasted. And I knew, or met, not even really knew them, but met multiple girls that had vomit strategy. Ooh. That they knew they were gonna get too drunk. They had like it's girlfriend night, and they knew they're gonna get babysat, and there's like no chance of like some shady shit, and that girls are taking them home, which is awesome. You know what I mean? Be responsible, be safe.
Take care of each other.
There's a lot of creeps out there, so whatever. But your strategy shouldn't be, oh my god, we've been drinking all night. We should probably end with Rumple Mints, so that if I get sick, it's gonna taste like mint.
What are you doing?
Or it's like, oh my god, I know we're going hard tonight, so it's Malibu Diet all night, because if I puke, it's gonna taste like coconut. Like, terrible strategy. Bad life strategy. Alright, also...
I'm sure you should know that by now.
Here we go. Here we go. It's Rainbow. This is what I was saying here. Yeah, Richie Blackmore. Rainbow, man. You know, I like it. You know, when I hear Rainbow, it makes me yearn for Dio. This is not Dio. But, condition. I'm on a mission for that condition. And, there it is, man. It's super nice. Look at these gentlemen back in the day. Full focus. I just wanted to show you I want to say the photographers just said, intense stare. I need intense stare. Deeper. Deeper. Deeper into my soul. So, that's Rainbow. An album I buy in multiple, just because I never know when I could pass it off to a friend. It makes people happy. It's cheap. I love it. If I give away some VLCT in the near future, just broke 100. Probably gonna make a contest giveaway subscription thing at 111. I like weird clean numbers. If I'm at a bar, well, not too much anymore. I'm in my 30s. If I'm at a restaurant,
once in a while.
If I'm at a restaurant, or if I'm even pumping gas, if I pump gas, I don't pump to 20. I pump to like $22.22. Also, if I had to throw 5 on it, not because I never do that because of being broke, but more like I gotta go. I gotta go to work. I gotta throw $5 in it.
Yeah.
I love, especially we're here in the South. We're in old Greenville, South Carolina, and I guess this would happen anywhere elsewhere. Superstitious people, or whatever. But I love when I gotta put, especially if it's on the card, and I gotta put 5 in it. I love pumping to $6.66. Because I've seen people, as I leave,
lose their shit.
Pull up to the gas station and be like, no, I can't. That's devil's gas.
I saw it the other day, or somebody was buying something in the QT, and this woman lost her shit on the cashier.
Dude.
Oh, no. Oh, no. No. You gonna need to take something off or put something on, honey. No.
You gotta put something on. You can't, there's no discount there's no discount on your Hostess. There's no, Twinkie discount because the devil. But so yeah, when my first legal job, I used to pick up pine cones and rake pine straw and all that. Living in the Carolinas, doing yard work or whatever. But my first legal job was at Arby's. That's a great way to set a future forward on a fat guy. It's just like fast food first job. Ooh. Oh yeah, not smart.
They got the meats, right?
They do. They got the meats. And back then they were more meaty. Now they're less percentage meaty. It's crazy. We got our trucks. And we used to get the roast beef, and it said 89% roast beef. Right. Which is kind of like, hey, what's the rest of the beef?
Yeah.
But then you got Hardee's. When Hardee's back in the day used to have like ice cream, they used to scoop ice cream to order, and they had fried chicken. Like, it's like that stuff doesn't exist anymore. And then they went to we have $6 burgers and all that shit. But back in the day, they used to have sliced roast beef sandwiches, and used to say, I forget the number. But it's something like the 30-40%.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
No.
That's so scary. Dude.
No.
That's so scary.
What is the rest?
Like Taco Bell got in trouble for calling like their beef. And
yeah.
Now they have a name where they call it beef stuff or whatever. I don't know exactly what it is, but it's not actually beef. That's the name they had to trademark. So when it says like something like seasoned beef, like registered trademark or TM, that's what it's called. It's not actually like. Yeah.
Oh, no.
Anyways. The next thing we're yapping about Taco Bell beef. It's Mary Jane, girls. It's in the shrink. I've played it before. You've seen this. It's been an icon. If you didn't know, this young vixen right here with the little finger. Hey, it's a fat finger, man. Yeah. But anyway, so Corvette Summer. That's a movie with what's my man's name that played Luke Skywalker? Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
He had a great movie back in the day where he had a Corvette that was stolen and they pursued it in Vegas. But anyways, yeah, Corvette, Mary Jane. She was dope. Cool music. Try not to show that too much. I don't need it to be my icon again. But it was like $5-6. It's sealed. The vinyl looks great. It's going to end up as a gift. Makes me happy. I got a few copies. But there's certain stuff every time I see it, I grab it because I just hand it to a friend. Like represses of Arthur Brown. That's fun psychedelic craziness. When that maybe it's just because I like pink. Maybe I'm just weird. But anytime
I'm just enjoying this bourbon.
Yeah, that smell. Yeah. Okay. 1 second. Let me. Yeah, I don't know if you can hear.
I really enjoy a good whiskey.
Yeah.
That's right there.
Oh, okay, man. Listen, dude, I don't know what the rating system is on this, man. So calm down, man. Yeah.
That's the top right there.
Yeah. So
that's the top.
Mm-hmm. We're totally gonna hit 40 minutes again. Again.
Whoever's watching is watching.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, if you're here with me, then cool. All right,
We're enjoying your company.
Hey, dude, it's the Fugs. It's so crazy. So I was in the record store. I just want to. The lady was supposed to pick out a record. All right. And so she had the $10 gift certificate. I was like, there's no wrong. Like, we're going to go and play it. If you want to listen to EDM or you want to whatever, it's cool. There's no wrong. It's $10 off anyways. So she's like, it's too much pressure. I don't want to. I don't know. And so we're flipping through one side. I want to call it quits. And then while she's still flipping, she thinks she's going to pick out a record. I end up in the jazz room. And I find some more shit. And then I'm trying not to go to the main other side, away from like they keep all the urban music segregated. But
segregated, I like that.
Yeah, it's intentional but not intentional. But so anyways, so I'm flipping through the old R&B goes into the rap section, and the rap section tape where jazz used to be tapers off, and now jazz is in the separate room, and they're side by side. And then they have soundtrack section, and they have this weird little pocket that's all metal and punk, and it's crazy because you have to like separate genres of music just so you can find what you want.
Right.
But the way the place is laid out with the little grids, it's almost like this pocket of people, you stay in your pocket.
Yeah.
This pocket of people, you stay in your pocket. And that's the same way when I have my record collection, you've already flipped through it. If I had a massive wall, maybe I'd probably, if I had thousands of records, I'd probably like, this is the jazz section, this is the punk section. As it is right now, everything's integrated.
Integrated. Yes.
So anyways, I didn't want to go to the other side, and I look at my eyes, and I'm just like, is that the Fugs? Are you fucking kidding me right now? And so,
Are you fucking
yeah, it's a pun.
Right,
Dude, puns only get worse if you actually acknowledge it. You can't.
That's why I do it.
You can't acknowledge a pun, dude, because it's like
why I do it.
I'm making dad jokes without kids here. Anyways, there's a split. Forgive me, because I mean, if you care, it's not a repress. I saw the Fugs, and I'm just like, when do you see the Fugs? Maybe in your neck of the woods you do, but man, I've done a lot of flipping, and I don't find Fugs. So I was like, let me grab that, man. Totally, let me grab that, man. I want to get in a frenzy, you know?
A fug frenzy.
Yeah. For free catalog, send stamped self-addressed envelope to... I don't think that'll work anymore.
I dare you to do that. I dare you to do that.
I kind of have half a nerve. But,
only half.
Yeah. There's songs on here such as Virgin Forest and Kill for Peace. That's why you laughing, dude? Why are you laughing? I had to say.
Their name is the Bugs.
I know, but that sounds. I'm just saying. Hashtag no racism. Like that's a very Allah. Kill for peace. Like kill for peace. And then it's just like then a virgin force, like a forest of virgins. When you kill yourself and the people and destroy your community, then you have like a force full of virgins. It was like 72 virgins, 42 virgins.
Don't ask me like I'm the fucking expert.
My friend's not a terrorist. He was in the military. He killed terrorists.
Whoa,
right? But
Roman Catholic. Just gonna make that clear.
But no, you killed Roman Catholics?
No.
Oh, because that was
I am Roman Catholic.
Oh, because I was saying that was like the Crusades.
No,
you're not that
jihad.
You're not that old. You're not that old. And so we killed the music. I'll quit talking about religion and race and what have you for sensitive people that understand sarcasm.
We don't mean to offend anyone.
Yeah, in case you don't understand sarcasm. But I guess, did we already go A-side, B-side?
I don't think we did. I think I need to flip it.
Well, if it's on side A, then we'll know.
Ugh.
Yeah, and seeing how most record sides are 13 to 15 minutes and we're at 32 minutes, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
But it's all good because it's it's just some jazzy nonsense. But
you want me to just flip it?
Yeah, no. It's super easy. It's in the next. It's right there, dead front center.
Right here.
And if you just turn it sideways, I already tweaked the inner sleeve, so you can just slide it right in, and you don't have to hassle with all that mess. Anyways, it's heavy metal. I grew up on this cartoon nerd shit. If you didn't know, one of the main voices in the movie, the animated movie of a bunch of shorts, is John Candy. Man, I love some John Candy.
Next one?
Yeah. And dude, so it's out of order, so it doesn't even matter. Like I say, it goes A-side, D-side, B-side, C-side, so it's all out of mix, so it doesn't even matter. But this is an eclectic range of stuff here. And if you could read the front, I can read the back. It's Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, Cheap Trick, Devo, Donald Fagen, Grand Funk Railroad, Sammy Hagar, heavy metal. You know, because he tried to get heavy metal, but he's not. I like some Sammy Hagar, but he's not heavy metal, and his song's not heavy metal. It is subcategory. I'm not shitting on him. I do like the song. I like him. Nazareth, Stevie Nicks. I mean, this is. Anyways, this is cool, man. I like this, dude. I like this music. Happy to have in this condition. And stuff like this always confuses me. Like, when they keep on repressing soundtracks, they're out there to be had. They really are. They really are out there to be had. Like I say, I've said this in previous episodes. I don't know. That's weird to call it episodes. I don't feel like I'm trying to do TV. Conversations. That's what I'm doing. I'm talking to friends here. I'm having conversations. But so, when they repress all that James Bond and it's $20+ and you're just like, I got that for, it's $3. I got that for $3. Anyways, 34 minutes. Woo! Let's go for an hour. But
we got this.
You guys. Well, I'm the one doing the idiot yapping. You know, as long as you chime in and moan amorously every time you.
My job's easy.
Yeah, but
hey, don't hate on my job. It's easy.
I'm not hating. Well, you get to sit there and smoke cigars. Mine's still, you know, it's just snuffed.
I'm enjoying it.
Oh. Man, I feel like Zeke over here, man, with the long talk. This is the guy in the vinyl community, man. He's a pretty cool dude, man. But, you already know I like Donald Byrd. This condition, never heard this album before. If you guys have a preference or idea. This is into the 80s. This is 82. I don't know how much vocals in here, but I'm looking at some of the credits here for some of these songs. Sexy Dancer, Midnight, So Much Love In, blah, 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 blah. There are lyric credits here. So I guess a lot of this is vocal. Looks like probably better than half of this is vocal. But it says for writing credits, Donald Byrd's on most of it. But lyrics by Isaac Hayes, Ronnie Garnett, Isaac Hayes, and Donald Byrd. So, hey, man, I'm kind of curious.
We're upset about Donald Byrd.
Yeah, dude, we've listened to a bunch of Donald Byrd together, man.
I love Donald
But,
Byrd.
William Country Duckett on electric guitar. Acoustic piano, Albert Chip Crawford, drums, Eric Haynes, Glenn Davis. There's a bunch of different vocalists here. So, hey, man, we'll check it out, man. You guys know I like Donald Byrd. And if you saw my little introduction video where I really just used it as a ploy to show my cat. But, anyways.
Rocco is fine.
Yeah, we had a Rocco spot, and he was missing for a week and a half. And he's old as hell. He's 1,000 years old. He's kind of dementia-like. He's in the neighbor's yard. He showed his face briefly. Cool, man. As long as he looks healthy and happy. It's a little weird. I want my cat at my house, but he seems fit and healthy, and he's spacey and definitely not himself, but he doesn't seem to be in any comfort or pain. So fuck it. Let Rocco do Rocco. Anyways, I showed, since I was just being cute or campy or whatever. Oh, it's weird. Cute. That's being cute. Broach never described himself that.
Campy was a little weird here.
Well, can't. I mean, I don't. Well, either double fail him. Double fail. I failed. Sorry. Words. But anyways, I showed Donald Byrd's Street Lady. All right, it's chewed to pieces. It always is. You never find it in good condition, and it's an over/under gatefold. So when you see the record, you know why it's always been shown. And even if you find vinyl that plays in good condition, the jackets are already jacked. You know? But so, this right here, and this goes along the lines with Record Store Day. This doesn't say anything about it being for Record Store Day, but it says limited edition of 2,000 copies on green vinyl, one pressing. So, anyways, there's all the little tidbits. It's brand new. Dude, do I want OG first pressing in mint condition? Sure, if it just showed up. Where's it just showing up? This just showed up. And what condition is it in? The best condition. It's a brand new record. So you can imagine if I open it up, I haven't even split this yet. I'm not going to waste your time because I'm going 40 plus minutes on this. But green vinyl, brand new, Donald Byrd, Street Lady. I wasn't mad at that. Along the lines of that Led Zeppelin score of just finding more and more and more Led Zeppelin and just having to kind of buy the wall. A band that I used to own a lot of that got jacked, it got stolen, whatever. No woe is me story. You were here.
Yeah,
that's clearly right. you got too many Bib and Tuckers in you. You're just like, what? It's not new news. It's anyways.
It's like every time you're like some shit got lifted or ganked, it's like, come on, man, what?
It's human nature. People are shitty.
People are shitty.
Dogs get bored and eat shit. Well, if the roommate took care of his dog, that would have been an issue. Cotton was awesome. But anyways, I have a good bit of Ozzy, but I don't have much Black Sabbath. I got some stuff that maybe I'll show in the near future, but it's whatever. So when I found Black Sabbath, man, I just copped it. It is what it is, man. It's Black Sabbath, dude.
I need that.
So I'm with it, man. So I grabbed it. The price is right. One thing I have to say about Horizon is not put them down because it's in my favor because I listen to everything. They're gonna overprice Neil Young. If they actually have Grateful Dead or anything that's kind of hippy dippy, and I'm not saying that, I'm not saying that with like a double-edged sword. Or like, I'm not saying it's slanderous. I buy a lot of that shit. They don't have appreciation or care for metal. So most of the metal and the punk and the hardcore you're ever gonna find there, most of it's represses, and it's just it's just priced to what the market is. Maybe $1 or $2 more than over the market. But so it's all new stuff, and you're gonna have to pay $25, $30, $32, whatever it is. But when they have stuff that comes in and it's good condition and it's used and it's not in the genre of what they really go to, you might get some scores. And it was priced right, so I ended up with that. And I had to grab that. I don't think it's a first price because I want to say they do their due diligence enough at least to see that what the fucking pressing is. But, I mean, it's old Warner Brothers. There's no UPC. This is not a gatefold here. Nothing crazy here, man. There's not like any kind of super nuts. It's the beige Warner Brothers logo. But, yeah, man, I'm about the music on that one. So, if you don't know about the debut, man, it's Black Sabbath, dude. I mean, the Wizard. I'm with the side one. Something fierce, you know. So, I scored that. I mean, there's the condition, man. I mean, is that condition's not? What condition is your condition in? Mine's solid. All right. So, yeah, I tripled up. It's just another one of those things where the edges always take a little abuse. You can't really help that. The edge is what it is. And the black back, I mean, ring wear.
Paranoid.
My records, I always sent front to back with a little bit of gap so I could flip through them just like the record store. That's how I like it. And I leave enough room so that when I flip it, I could just pull it out neatly so that it's not so thick that every time you pull it, you slide it. But my personal belief is that a lot of ring wear is for people that have the cubes or shelves and they constantly have to try to read and they pull and they slide and they check and they pull and they slide and they check. So that's how I avoid ring wear. If it's already there, it is what it is. This record lived a life before I was ever born. But so War Pigs, Paranoid, Iron Man. This is Fairies Wear Boots. If you had the, I keep on throwing around the word cliche, but if you had a mandatory or common knowledge or first grab or first thought Black Sabbath, this would probably have to be it, right? This is the one that everyone would be like, yeah, that's, if I named a handful of Black Sabbath songs, they're gonna fall on this album. But so I like it. I wasn't mad at it. And to break away from one genre and to go to another, I like it random. I like it weird. Oh, you couldn't stay away from your phone, could you? That's cute. Are you looking at puppy cartoons?
No, I'm not.
Were you looking at puppy cartoons?
No, I promise not.
What type of cartoon?
I got sent something.
Was it
you
cartoon?
Want to see the cartoon?
No. We don't have to do that. We don't have to do that. I don't know.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
I'm gonna talk about you. Yeah. But anywho's listen. Hey, Brosh, can you grab some more Sam Adams 76?
Mm-hmm. Do you care what it is? Do you want the 76?
No, I think I still haven't had one of those.
Boston Lagers?
No. We're just avoiding the Boston Lagers. It's a sampler with Boston Lagers.
Those are going to be the last four.
Yeah, dude. And I got 2 12-packs. So we're totally going to have, when it's all said and done, I'm going to have 6 Boston Lagers in my fridge.
I know.
Yeah, and that's fine. It's like nothing's wrong with a Boston Lager, but it's just like...
You say that,
why
but you're not drinking.
Yeah, but it's in the sampler. Like, why? That's not what I want. Anyways, the babies. Alright, so I'm talking enough. I'm at 43 minutes. So, yeah, it's the babies. All these guys look like they had a bad day, but they want to impress their girlfriend. Does that make sense? The facial expressions. Look at, like, I can mess with the babies, though. I kind of like the babies, you know? I mean, how do people categorize this? Is it guilty pleasure? Is this some people's go-to? I mean, you see it has a little notch here as a cut, so this wasn't even selling back in the day. This ended up in the notch bin. But, anyways, that's what it is. You already know one of your boys' favorite bands ever of all time. Oh, thank you, sir. Back to this Bavarian lager. What did you end up with, man?
Sam 76.
See, I still haven't had that one that you started with. It's all fine. Yeah.
Oh, the cold snap?
Yeah, I've not had a cold snap.
Oh,
it's
damn.
fine. Yeah, no, I'll have that. No, I'll have a snatch later, man.
I never thought you've had
No, sometimes you gotta get in that snatch. Snap.
Mm-hmm. That's what he said.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he said.
But, any hoozles, if you guys don't know, one, I grabbed this because, one, it's overpriced. This is certainly not an original. I have an old original. But, it's UPC. They turned it into a gatefold for why. Although, if I'm not mistaken, on the old school one, it said Bob Halford. Since in the repress, I think they finally changed it to Robert Halford because that's not who he was. But this is pressed on 180. It's got Victim of Changes, Straight into the Ripper, into Dreamer Deceiver, Deceiver. That A-side is one of my favorite A-sides ever of all time. I might cut loose on that other copy. There's a lady out there in the VC that says she wants to learn more about Judas Priest, and she's a lovely lady. Who am I to deny her wishes on learning more music? But
who would ever deny such a thing?
We've had some. When he first started hanging out here, we went on this weird Judas Priest deep dive. But Sad Wings,
weird at all.
No, but I'm saying because we really DJ'd it where we played one record and then another one and then one record and another one. But so, anyways, super thick, amazing condition, grossly underpriced. Sad Wings of Destiny, one of my favorite albums of all time. And if you just like a little hard rock, classic rock, this is still when they're still holding on a blues-based rock post Al Atkins. This is a great album, and there's more people that needed to give this a go because they associate Judas Priest with hard, heavy metal. They think of Painkiller, or they think of the over-the-top screaming '80s cliche radio hits, or they think of Hellbent for Leather, or Breaking the Law, and they omit the first There's some people that if you don't get into the other ones. Anyways, I've gone Judas Priest for rants. I'm gonna cut myself off. Give the first 2 or 3 albums a chance. That's all I'm saying. If that's not your cup of tea, you might forget the rest of the catalog. Give the first 2 or 3 a chance. And then speaking of first 2 or 3, I've never owned this. Because I already own this, and this right here, after record stores got involved or whatever the situation was, people that are more deep into the knowing every little detail of people's careers. This is a compilation where they took stuff, if I'm not mistaken, from Rock-A-Rolla and that Sad Wings of Destiny, and then they married it all onto a 4-side double LP and made it Hero Hero. And at the same time, Rock-A-Rolla, excuse me, which I think I have here. Yeah. This Rock-A-Rolla right here, I've showed this before. This is the Record Store Day, which I also got after the fact. You already know. This is on Coca-Cola vinyl. And, anyways, they repressed that in the 80s with some spaceship flying monster creature, kind of heavy metal, not the movie, the magazine type artwork. Any hoozles. This is the same thing. It's Dreamer, Deceiver, Winter Retreat, Diamonds and Rust. Genocide. This is Victim of Changes. Rock-A-Rolla's on here. This is dope. This is dope. It's fucking dope.
This is dope.
I've never had it. I love that kind of it kind of looks like Frank Frazetta artwork with the Death Dealer, but I can't read this. It's MEMN. Looks like a J. I wish I knew the artist. I feel like an idiot for failing on that. But it's more Judas Priest. It is what it is. And then let's wrap it up. I'm about to hit 50 minutes in this motherfucker.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, no, we're cool. We're yapping. If people are tuning in, salutations. If not, I'm just doing me and having fun. We're talking music. I should have called it quits. I hit up dollar bins. Because as cool as it is to find some weird soul that got chewed up that shouldn't exist, or find multiple strikes, strikes the bowl, not baseball strikes, but like bowling strikes. A turkey. I got a turkey of Black Sabbath. I could have gone for the 4-bagger. I didn't land the ham bone. I definitely didn't get a six. I didn't get the 6-pack, or the Lucky 7. I don't know. And I think after that they just called 8 in a row, 9 in a row. But yeah, bowling terms from your boy Eric Weinbetter, dude. A little bit of knowledge on everything that doesn't matter. I went to the dollar bins.